probably read from the title, today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things I wish I knew before studying interior and spatial design at university. So a little bit of background information. I recently graduated from my course at Edinburgh Napier University, so I feel like I am a good person to give you a little bit of advice and basically let you know what I wish I knew. So if you're looking to study interior design at university or just interested in interior design, then this video is for you. Let's just jump straight into it. The first thing that I wish I knew before starting my course is how expensive it is. My course is quite pricey, not only for tuition fees but for actually doing the course. So I'm just going to run through very quickly tuition fees, and these are tuition fees for the course 2021 to 2022, which it has already started. However, these prices are roughly the same each year. If you are Scottish or you have lived in Scotland for a very long time and you're looking to do my specific course, the course per year is £1,850, which is paid for by SAS, as the government funds your tuition, which is amazing. However, if you're from England, Wales, Northern Ireland, then your tuition is looking around £9,250 per year. If you're from overseas or from the EU, which they currently have been put into the same bracket due to Brexit, the tuition fees go up to £15,960 per year, which is a lot of money just for your basic kind of tuition. I'm going to put that aside for a second and talk more specifically about actual expense for going to university day to day and what you need on the course. Because let me tell you, it's expensive. I wish we were giving a guide of how much everything's going to cost. However, we were not. We have suggested it as a class, so maybe in the future years they will, and if you decide to go study at my university and do my course, then maybe you will have a price breakdown. We didn't though. So roughly some things that we have to pay for were printing, a lot of printing, materials for model making, specific softwares. I paid for a laptop as well. You don't have to, as some universities offer computer suites where there's, a bunch of computers and you can go and rent one and you can use that whenever you want. And another thing that you kind of have to consider is travel. Do you live close to your uni? Do you have to get a train? Do you have to get a bus? Do you have to get an Uber? Etc. So there's a lot of things that you have to kind of consider and pay for. And yeah, it's pretty expensive. That's kind of my main point. I wish I knew how much money I actually needed. The second thing I wish I knew before starting my course was the actual difference between all the interior designs. There's a couple of differences. I'm going to show you the structure of each career in the built environment, starting from interior decoration. Then you have interior design, then you have interior architecture, and then you have architecture. So it's a little bit confusing, and not to make it more confusing, but each university has a different name they've decided to name their course. So the best advice I could give you about that is read the descriptions of each course. Don't just apply to interior design at university, because you could be learning something completely different than what you want. For example, my course is Interior and Spatial Design, previously known as Interior Architecture. And to make it that extra bit confusing, it's different in each country. So for example, in America, interior architects aren't a thing. Interior designers are interior architects. However, they're just classified as interior designers, which is where it gets confusing. In the UK and in Europe, I think that interior architects are their own thing and interior designers are their separate thing. So if you're looking to study in the UK or Europe, then you're safe. If you're looking to study interior design in America or interior architecture, don't be scared. It's one thing. I hope this kind of informed you a little bit. I know it's confusing, it is, but I hope this was a little bit helpful to help you figure out exactly what you want to go into. Moving on to the third point, which is stress. My course was very, very, very stressful, and I wish I knew how stressful it was going to be before beginning. I'm here to enlighten you, I'm here to let you know, I'm here to fill you in on the good side and the bad side. So let's start with the positive. There's no exams, so that's always a good thing. However, sometimes it's better to have exams because you can just put your head down for the last 2 months and get amazing grades. Due to not having exams, the stress is spread out week by week or deadline by deadline, which makes it a little bit difficult. You have to progress a lot every single week to be able to achieve a first grade. So it's very essential that you're working really, really hard all the time. It's also quite important to note that it's essential to create a work-life balance when doing an interior design course. As I've said, it does require for you to do a lot of work. However, it's very important to prioritize your mental health and make sure you have days which you're doing something that you love that takes your mind off of all the stress, because otherwise it gets intense very quickly. Just prioritize yourself and don't feel ashamed in doing so. My fourth point is, don't compare yourself to others. There's going to be other people on your course and you're going to be seeing their projects through and through. You're going to be listening to their feedback, and sometimes their feedback is better than your own. Really important you focus on your own work. But I remember feeling very defeated after a presentation and it didn't go so well, because you watch everyone else's presentations as well and you hear their feedback, and if their feedback is amazing but yours can be improved, lecturers usually give you creative criticism. So if you've got a lot of creative criticism, you can feel a little bit deflated. So it's important to kind of look at the bigger picture, take their criticism, don't get annoyed about it, and for the next deadline, listen back to your feedback if you've recorded it, and then that gives you kind of some motivation and something to better your designs. It's great to have a little bit of competition. It's also important to get along with everyone on your course. Whenever you're in a tricky situation and you don't know how to do something, or you just need a little bit of help, they're going to be there to help you if lecturers are not available, for example. And the fifth thing I wish I knew was how much work ethic is required to be able to achieve a first class honours degree, because let me tell you, it is not a piece of cake. It's difficult and it takes a lot of motivation and passion and work to get through 4 years of a university degree. You have to really think about the end goal throughout the whole process to be able to push you through, because the only thing that's going to get you through is passion for what you're doing. And just always remember, you're paying a lot of money to be there, or your family is, so it's very, very important that you show up every lecture, you really put the effort in you are needed to put in to be able to succeed. So guys, that's the 5 things I wish I knew before starting university. However, I'm going to add one more bit of advice, which is about printing, and I really advise you to find a print shop that is affordable, that offers student discount, and that really is able to do a lot of things, and find the people that work there and make friends with them because they're going to be the one that get you out of tricky situations when you have a deadline and you have overnight to finish it and you need something printed for 10 a.m. but the print shop's open at 10 a.m. so it's very stressful. And yeah, it's really important you find someone from the start of uni that you can trust and you can know for sure that they're going to get you through the deadlines. That's my one piece of advice, more specifically when you're studying interior and spatial design. So that is everything from me today. I really hope you found this video useful and you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel as it helps me out massively, and I shall see you very, very soon with a brand new video. I upload every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and every Friday at 6 p.m. See you soon. Bye!